Good afternoon. This is Debbie Davis. It is June 5th, 2026. Okay, so I'm going to put more of the pieces together for people. I'm targeted because I know this stuff, and I've put these pieces together because I've been targeted for so long now. Okay, but it also, I'm hearing from other people, other things. Just a lot of people should be able to put some of these pieces together. But one thing that people haven't put together that I want to show people is this thing right here. Okay, this is me.
Bureau of Criminal.
I've talked about this in my videos before. Okay, this was in Minnesota. This is again exposing how the police have been targeting me. First of all, they were targeting me. You could hear the sirens. I just went to go. I have never in my life heard of this place called Bureau of Criminal Apprehension before. These things just started popping up in around every state. In South Dakota, they call it a fusion center. In Minnesota, they call it a Bureau of Criminal Apprehension. So I simply went over there to see what this thing was. I went inside and I asked the lady, what is this place? I have never in my life heard of this place. Nobody knows what this place does or what it is. Okay. This is not, it's not like we know what the FBI is. We know what the police are. We know what the CIA is. What's a Bureau of Criminal Apprehension? Like, has anybody heard of that? And what did they do? Why did they just start popping up? Okay. I go in there. Well, first of all, here's the video.
Apprehension?
I'm just there investigating. Why are the police are
Trying to do their
literally surrounding the place, and a fire truck when I was there. Okay, if there's nothing going on there, what are you so concerned about? The police know what this place is, and I'm going to tell you what it is. Look it, see? There's Minneapolis cop.
that I'm here.
I'm just walking around. I go inside.
So they're upset that I'm...
I go inside and I simply ask, what is it that this place does? And the lady was like freaked out that I was there. And she's like, well, we do like fingerprinting and background checks, I believe. It was just like she was freaked out that I was there. Okay, what they say that they do is they say they're background checks, unresolved cases. Okay. What they really are is I believe what they really are is it's a surveillance center. It's like a call center and a surveillance center, and that's what the fusion center is in South Dakota as well. They call it a certain thing. But it looked to me like it was a call center upstairs. I didn't, you just have to go over there for yourself and look at these places, okay? And why did these fusion centers and these type places just start showing up? Okay, what we believe now is that they're part of the mass surveillance that they have planning. Why would the police be so concerned that I'm there? The police know what this place is. It's a mass surveillance center. It's part of the smart city. It's part of the smart city agenda. It's part of the New World Order agenda. The police know what it is because the police are part of that same agenda. That's why I've been exposing them. I'm targeted because, first I was a whistleblower, but also because of my bloodline, also because I know too much. I'm putting the pieces together. I'm a threat. Okay.
Russia has
and then this is, excuse me. And then this is my bloodline. Okay, so this is my bloodline. So I did this video several years ago. This was after
Good evening. It is
and this is, I'm going to show, this is that Jamie Nelson was her original name. Her father was Tony Nelson. I'm going to show her bloodline. And I was a fourth cousin, and this is our bloodline, and this is what they are targeting, especially the 33rd degree Masons are targeting us. Because we are in the Mary Magdalene bloodline. Okay, this is world renowned because nobody thought there was a bloodline. There is a bloodline of Jesus and Mary Magdalene. And I myself, even in this video, I was thinking, is this really real? Okay, no, then I've heard from more people. I've done more research. I studied the El Greco symbols. I'll show that. You know, of the there's all these paintings. First of all, let's show that. There's all these paintings. Okay, they're called El Greco paintings. Okay, and they were okay. So you see this hand mark. Okay, this is the M. This is what this is. They were covering up that there was a bloodline between Jesus and Mary Magdalene. This is the secret M. This is also on the Statue of Liberty while she's holding the book. She's holding the book in the M. Statue of Liberty stands for Mary Magdalene. Okay, this is what they've been hiding this from us for years. Okay, so you look at the El Greco pictures. Okay, there's several of them. The El Greco. Okay, there's the El Greco symbols. Okay. Once again, right here, see the M? That's the El Greco painting. Okay, all these El Greco paintings are symbolizing in just subtle ways that there was a bloodline. It was they were a bloodline between Jesus and Mary Magdalene. Okay, Statue of Liberty has this symbol where she's holding the book. Okay, there was a bloodline. Okay, and I am in this bloodline. Okay, this is, okay, you can kind of see on my, I mean, it's like, I'm not, I just followed the lines, of my hands. You can see it's M, and then on this side, just follow the lines in my hand, and you can see that I have M's like right in. Okay, Marilyn Monroe, why do you think they had her change her name from Norma Jean to an MM name, Marilyn Monroe? She was in this bloodline. She was in the Mary Magdalene bloodline. Okay, and she was a targeted individual. Marilyn Monroe was a targeted person. They tried to make her look crazy. She was brought up in a foster home like Jamie Nelson was, and she was told certain things about her parents. She wasn't sure. She was targeted in Hollywood, and they didn't want to take her seriously. And then she was eventually murdered. It's not like there was some kind of reason why she died. Clearly, she was murdered. She was a targeted individual because of her bloodline. And okay, so this is, this has to be taken seriously because they are targeting us, and it's especially the 33rd degree people, because it's like, okay, right, 33, the opposite of me, 33. They're after us. The 33rd degree Masons are after the Mary Magdalene bloodline. Understand? And they won't stop targeting us until they kill us. It's like they think of it, and that's why they killed, that's why it was like, why did they even, remember when Rodney King was killed right on the freeway, like in his truck or whatever, and like they publicized the whole thing? Like him being killed, like why would they put that on live TV? Somebody being killed. Same thing with George Floyd. Like why was it like a huge, like publicized thing? Like they were proud of killing these people. It's because they think of us. They literally in their minds are thinking of us like Romans thought of us, like the Romans do. Like they think of it like sport. It's like a sport to them to kill us. It's like they think of it as their arena. And we're the sport to be killed. Okay, that's how much danger I'm in from this certain sheriff that's trying to kill me, who's the 33rd. These certain people, these certain Masons that are the 33rd, they think of it to kill my bloodline. They think of it like a sport. I'm like the target in a Roman arena. Okay, so you have to understand this is very serious for me and other people that are in this bloodline, and I don't know how many there are left. In my bloodline, but they are certainly targeting us all. That is why you are a targeted individual like myself. Okay, you're in a certain bloodline, but I don't know how many of us are actually in this particular bloodline, like, because I have the highest level Masons after me. Okay, and so let's see. So this was, if you want to look at this, I'll put the link to this video that I did. This is called The Targeting of the Abrahamic Bloodline. I did this several years ago. Okay, 4 years ago.
And arresting us for no reason. Okay, so we exposed that, and I'll include that link if you haven't seen it. But her name was Jamie Burke. So then we met a friend of mine named Penny Shepherd.
Well, Penny's not my friend anymore,
about her
but
bloodline.
okay, I'm going to show the bloodline here.
From way back. This goes way back to biblical times when the Christians were first being persecuted.
Okay, so I'm gonna name the names
So
here
Ireland,
from this chart.
And so this is where you have a certain bloodline, and in the bloodline of Jacob, Abraham Jacob is also Queen Boudica from Ireland.
Boudica from Ireland
And
was in this
she-
bloodline. They
She
tried to
was like a
cover up
total
that history.
warrior who killed tons of like evil British people, and you have to look at her story. And King David is in the bloodline, and so you have to. This has a lot to do with what's going on today. Is that people don't understand. There's so much of what's going on today has to do with just your bloodline, and you can't even help that you're of one bloodline or another. So basically, I'm going to show some things about that Jamie Burke showed me.
So this is
so
I was
I
a
have
fourth
not-
cousin in this bloodline.
so
We're going to show
Jamie
the
and I did some
bloodline now.
videos several
This was
months
directly
ago.
from Ancestry.com.
And then
Her father
they
was
started
Tony
targeting her
Nelson
again, and she disappeared. She literally
out of,
disappeared for
LA.
months. And then all of a sudden, I heard from her out of nowhere a couple months ago.
No, this woman has disappeared, Jamie Burke, completely off the face of the map. I believe she's been killed.
These targeted people like myself, we have been in extreme danger, and we've been under extreme persecution, for no reason, and we don't even know why. Well, we know why now. It's just because of our bloodline. Okay? And so if you are a persecuted person like us, so I'm even hearing on the radio, I don't, or in the military. Okay, so in the military, what I experienced was they seemed to only promote people of, that were in that they liked, or of a certain, for no reason. They would promote certain people but not other people, and it didn't even seem to be to make any sense at all, because the other people had way more points and should have gotten the promotion than the other person. We have been in extreme danger. This is what is also going on in the workplace. I just heard from Jamie in a while, and I've been trying to get a hold of her, inquire what's going on with her for a while now, and it was just really, really weird what happened. That it's been hard for me to explain. Okay, so here's more of her bloodline from is that they are literally discriminating against people who, it was just really, really weird what happened. She's been totally persecuted. Okay, but so this, I'm just
Okay, so this is
her
her
last
bloodline.
name is Nelson.
Tony.
Her father is Tony Nelson.
Okay, it's hard for me to
Riverside,
show this.
California.
I'm just going to read it.
That's what came up. Okay, and that she had.
This is a chart from
And he had a daughter named Jamie.
This is right from Ancestry.com.
Okay, so
I just blew it up.
Her
Blew up
real
the
last
chart.
name is Nelson, and then okay, so then it comes up a bunch of things about her bloodline. Okay, so
Okay.
this is what came
So
up from
she's in the
Ancestry.com.
bloodline of
Okay. She
Stewart.
was born in Riverside, California.
Stewart,
In her
distant
bloodline
cousin.
is distant cousin Gordon, Judah, from the line
Judah,
of,
from the line of Judah.
from the tribe of Judah,
Tribe of Judah.
Israel, from the tribe of Jacob,
Tribe of Jacob.
Israel, and Trump.
And Trump.
Fifth
This is
cousin.
both of our bloodlines. Because I was
Okay.
Trump was
You
a
can't make
fifth
this stuff
cousin.
up. This
I
is
was
right
a
from
fourth cousin.
Ancestry.com. Okay.
In like another chart, not this
when
chart.
because she sent in her DNA kit, okay, and I couldn't believe this when I saw this, so and I should have, and I meant to do a video about this earlier, but it was just, I mean, we've both been persecuted so terribly that it's been hard for me to explain. Okay, so here's more
Here's
of her
more.
bloodline from Ancestry.com. Gordon, Judah, Jacob, Trump, McKay, Monroe, King David V, Perez, Tamar, fifth cousin, British monarchy, Terrar, third cousin. Okay, this is right from, you can't make this up, this is right in the family
Okay, so
tree.
it's just right from Ancestry.com.
Okay,
It was
so-
a family bloodline.
Then,
Okay, this is, and then they started doing like,
right here,
I don't even know if they do this detail anymore, but this
Christ's
was,
bloodline, fourth cousin.
she was, it
King
literally
Henry
says
of France,
Christ's
fifth
bloodline,
cousin.
fourth cousin.
King Louis, king of France, second cousin. King Philip, king of France, fourth cousin.
Christ's
Queen
bloodline,
Antoinette,
fourth cousin. That means
fifth cousin.
him, and Mary Magdalene had children. Okay?
Okay. This is her bloodline.
Queen
Alright.
Antoinette, Queen of
So-
France, fifth cousin.
Feel free to.
King Louis, King of France, second. That's both. This is both of our bloodline. Okay, so I'm gonna just read it again. Christ's bloodline, fourth cousin. Christ, Jesus Christ. That means he had a bloodline. King Henry of France, fifth cousin. King Louis, King of France, second cousin. King Philip, King of France, fourth cousin. Queen Antoinette, Queen of France, fifth cousin. This is both of our bloodline. Okay?
This is really important. Okay, and it goes even deeper. Okay, so then, and King Edward, King
Edward,
James,
King James.
fourth cousin. Mary Magdalene,
Mary
fifth
Magdalene.
cousin. Christ's bloodline, fourth cousin.
And Christ's
King
bloodline
Henry
again. That
of
means
France.
him and
King
Mary
Louis,
Magdalene
King
had a
of France.
bloodline.
King Philip, King of France.
Okay? So I'll read that again. So it's King Edward, bloodline the fifth. King James, bloodline fourth cousin. Mary Magdalene, bloodline fifth cousin. Christ's bloodline. Christ and Mary Magdalene, okay? Fourth cousin. King Henry of France, fifth cousin. King Louis, King of France, second cousin. King Philip, King of France, fourth cousin. This is my Jamie and I's bloodline.
That's her bloodline.
Okay?
That's why she's targeted. You understand this now? They're targeting anybody in Christ's bloodline. Okay, this just has to do with, I believe it has to do with RH factor. I believe it has to do with the RH factor positive compared to negative.
But I myself was, very confused for a long time, thinking, is this real? Is there really a bloodline? Because wouldn't that be like the most talked about thing in history? But yes, it's true. It's true. There was a bloodline. I'm in it. She was in it. Yes, there was a bloodline. That's why they were trying to cover it up so many years. There was the secret symbols because they were, persecuted, and they were trying to hide the bloodline.
Factor, I believe it has to do with the RH factor positive compared to negative, because you have to understand, mostly got into power in our country.
Okay, so I
You know,
think that's, but you can look at that. I'll put the link to this video on the end of this video. Okay, but this is why, besides being a whistleblower, I'm targeting in Minnesota, and I was targeted in Arizona because I was a whistleblower and uncovered the fraud accidentally, not even on purpose. On top of that, I'm in a bloodline, and I think I know way too much, figured too much out, and so I'm so highly persecuted, and if these clearly you can see that the police are targeting me, and it's not anything normal. It's gone on for years. So there has to be real questioning here and real real steps being taken to protect us. Otherwise, we're not going to make it. We're not going to make it in this targeted, because they're targeting us too much, and it just has to stop. This whole targeting thing is too serious. It's too dangerous. Too many people have died. They are not trying to just arrest us. They are trying to kill off our bloodline. The police aren't just trying to arrest me. They're trying to kill me. This is attempted murder. Okay. If I'm not protected, I am going to be targeted and killed like Rodney King, George Floyd. It's not a joke. Okay. So any kind of help anybody can give, I would be greatly appreciated.